If you can text some of those people, that would be great too.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome everyone to the meeting of the Education Subcommittee on the 12th day of March. It's 12:30. We have 4 bills that we're going to take up today. We're going to start off with a couple of local bills. The first bill is House Bill 96. This bill responds to some concerns. There is a nominating commission that nominates people for the school board for the 4 positions that may change depending on some legislation, but for the nominated positions. And it's quite a long list of people. It's 19. It makes it a little larger. There was a problem that one of them was the Baltimore County Chamber member, but Baltimore County doesn't have an official chamber, so we went with city on that one. It's a slightly different name, but just altered it. This bill passed through delegation unanimously, and we have a letter, don't we, Ally J? Okay, so we don't have any amendments to the bill. It passed clean, I believe. I don't think the delegation put any amendments on it.
There is an amendment to
Oh,
change
sorry.
the name to the chamber name you just stated, and also to change the sponsorship of the bill from Delegate Phillips to the
Right, because in
Baltimore
Baltimore County, they do that, or we do, depending on how you look at it. Okay,
Move the amendment.
so they're easy amendments. Why don't we see if we want to move the bill as amended?
Move the bill as amended.
Thank you.
Second.
Second. Any further discussion on the bill? Okay, seeing none, all in favor, please raise your hands. And we're unanimous. Okay, House Bill 96 is complete. The next local bill is, wait for me to turn a page or two here, House Bill 936. Is that right? Katie? All right, no, now that I have 936.
That's correct, sir. 936.
Well, okay, so hold on.
It's the last bill.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's not. Okay, House Bill 936. I don't have the copy in front of me, but this, Alistair, I'm going to then turn it over to you to tell us what it's about.
Yes, happily, sir. Thank you very much. This is a local Montgomery County bill that only applies in Montgomery County. The county public school system is required to identify dollar amounts for food that is procured from certified Chesapeake invasive species providers and certified local farms in each school each year. They then must set target amounts to increase the amount of food from those certified providers in the next 5 school years and follow those increased amounts and report back on
And this is strictly applies to Montgomery County. Do we have a letter from Montgomery County on this bill?
Yes, sir, we do.
Vote was unanimous.
I believe so. Let me double check.
I'm gonna establish that. There's no amendments to the bill. It's passed clean, or do they have amendments on it?
There are no amendments for this bill.
Okay. Are there any questions on the bill? Okay, seeing none, do I have a motion on the bill?
Move the bill.
Got a favorable from the gentleman from Montgomery County. Thank
Great
you.
bill.
Most appropriate. Second by Delegate Patterson. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of House Bill 936, raise your hand, please, or say aye. Best we raise hands. Good. We got a unanimous vote on that.
It was unanimous. There was a few people who were absent.
Okay, but among the quorum present, it was unanimous. Okay, our next bill is House Bill 293. House Bill 293 is, we spent some time talking about this. This is Maryland Longitudinal Data System, external data sharing with third-party centers for multi-state reporting. Our conversations indicate that the kind of sharing that would take place would be only when requested for a certain project. Also, we'd get data. Probably going to get asked some questions about this on the floor. And my general feeling about this is this helps us to evaluate how we're doing in schools. The better the longitudinal data system can do, the more information they can tell us how kids do once they get out of school for a while in terms of getting jobs and going to college. Amendments, Alistair?
Yes, sir. There are some amendments that would put the bill in the same posture as the bill is passed by the Senate.
Good to note that the Senate has passed it. Can you tell us what their amendments were, please?
Yes, sir. So the amendments limit the number of data sharing agreements that the Center for Longitudinal Data System Center Maryland Longitudinal Data System Center may enter into to 1 agreement at a time. They also require that within 30 days of entering into an agreement, the center must report to the Senate Committee on Education, Energy, and the Environment and the House Ways and Means Committee on the name of the center that they've entered into agreement with, a summary of the data to be shared, the purpose of entering into the agreement. Additionally, they have to, within 1 year of entering into agreement, again, report on the data being used, the status of the agreement, and any violations of the agreement.
Thank you. Any questions on the amendment?
Move the amendment.
Got a motion? Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Moved and seconded by Delegate Pasteur. We can move as amended unless you want to discuss the amendments. Oh, no, we did the amendments. All in favor of the amendments as presented, raise your hands. There we go. Okay, that passes. Is there a motion on the bill as amended?
Move the bill as amended.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Got a second. Any further discussion on the bill? Questions? Okay, seeing none, all in favor of the bill as amended, please raise your hands. Okay, thank you. Last bill. House Bill 222. As other than a sponsor problem, this is a bill that is generally a good idea. We've been working pretty hard on this. I will tell you the elevator version is that we would like for students to be able to, under very setup, we set up some real circumstances here, carrying the naloxone with them at school in order to be able to administer it to a student if they're having an overdose. There is a training requirement amended into the bill. There's a number of amendments, and I probably shouldn't try to describe them before I let Alistair go. He should just do it, kind of going through them in a more uniform fashion. So why don't you do that?
Thank you, sir. So in existing law, there are policies that allow school nurses and other school personnel to administer naloxone in both the County Board of Education setting, local public schools, and also institutions of higher education. So the bills that came in expanded the ability to do that to all those acting in good faith on school grounds. The amendments remove the institutions of higher education from the bill entirely and limit who is authorized to administer the naloxone or other opioid overdose reversing medication to high school students who have received training on the appropriate use of naloxone. They also extend the prohibition against torts for individuals acting in good faith to those high school students. Finally, the amendments allow but do not require county boards of education to establish a policy to track those students who have received the training and to track who is authorized to have naloxone on them. And finally, they bring this general set of policies in alignment with other health policies that exist in the Maryland Code by removing that this only applies on school grounds. What
did we add? We add that at school event at sponsored events, right?
No, it's just it's agnostic to that. It's just a policy for those things, which is what is done for bronchodilators and
right. So
epinephrine.
it's sort of by default then.
Yes.
Okay, thanks. Are there questions on the amendments? Okay, seeing none, I'll let Delegate Vogel, do you want to move the amendments?
Move the amendments.
Do I have a second? I see
Second.
that I saw Delegate Pasteur say second, even though I didn't hear, I saw it.
Oh.
Nice to get a well-rounded group. On the amendments, any further discussion? Any concerns? Okay, all in favor of the amendments as presented? Got unanimous. On the bill as amended.
Move favorable.
A favorable motion from Delegate Patterson. Delegate Vogel, would you like to second the amendment? Second the motion. Thank you. Delegate Vogel seconds the motion. Is there any further discussion on this bill? Okay, good work, Delegate Vogel. Seeing none, this bill passes Education Subcommittee unanimously. I'm looking forward to carrying this one through, and I think Delegate Vogel is going to be our floor leader.
Wait,
So,
did we take, Mr. Chair, I don't know if we took the vote.
I did. Didn't we all raise our hands? Okay, well, let's do it then. I thought we had a motion. I thought, okay, here we go. Everybody raise your hand if you're in favor of the bill. It was moved and seconded, so we got it. We're unanimous on that. Thank you.
Great.
I think you're right. I think I just said, are there any questions? No questions. Okay, it clearly passes. That's an excellent point procedurally. All right, so those are our 4 bills. Keep an eye out. We're going to meet again tomorrow. I don't know exactly what we're doing, but we'll have the agenda up later today. I also intend to meet Monday. We're supposed to be here at 3. I have a feeling that our respective Caucuses will probably be meeting at 2. I'm guarding against that, so I'm going to set us up for a 1:30 meeting on Monday to go over some bills. We have a bunch in front of us, and Alistair and I are frantically kind of trying to get them in order for everyone. There's a couple of good bills that are out there, including yours, April Miller. Got a great hearing yesterday on that bill. Nice job. All right, thank you all very much, and we will convene. I'll see you all at 1 o'clock.
Wait, can I ask, is that the one where we all ended up crying?
Well, I didn't cry because I wasn't in the room, but if I'd been in the room, I promise you I would have cried. Okay.
I mean, we were all crying. Okay.
You
Thank
should know for the record that I ran into the executive director of MSEA in the hallway who was on that bill. And I said to him, he showed me the diploma for his son. And I said, is this meaningful to you? He says, very. And so there you go, right there. So
Yeah.
well done.
Yeah,
All right.
that bill.
Want to make sure we have it in good order, but it's come down.